A very good evening to all of you, and thank you for being here. My name is Alice Kromhout, and this is the last part of these 4 presentations that are really the very basics. Here, we are not going to elaborate about any software operation or anything. This is just to orientate you about what is available in the Spooky2 world, why these generators are so versatile, what they are capable of, how you can use them, how you can be the one to take your health into your own hands. You know, this is such an empowering knowledge, such an empowering way to take your health in your own hands, to give your body the best option to be in harmony and to resist any of the attacks that our body is going through, especially in recent times. I'm really happy that you are joining us. It's a great honor to me to be presenting these. So now I'll start sharing the presentation that Penny has prepared for us. There we are. Oh, she made it really very nice. So, Spooky2 Flagship product introduction. Flagship means the essential product of Spooky2, what started to be the one thing that put Spooky2 on the Rife technology map. And these are the generators. So where yesterday I explained you about the kits and we talked briefly about the generators, today I'm going to elaborate a lot more about the generators, and I have them here physically to show to you what they can do, what you can do with them. So the contents, again, the Spooky2 Portable XM Essential Kit and a Spooky2 Portable GeneratorX Essential Kit. I know I showed you this yesterday because we were speaking about the kits, but today I will really elaborate more on what the generators can do. And the third part, the testimonials, and the fourth part is the Q&A. So this will be not such a long presentation. It is just to tell you a bit more about the 2 generators that are the heart of all the Spooky2 products, and they are the heart that makes possible to deliver all these frequencies to your body in various ways. So here we are again with the Spooky2 Portable XM Essential Kit, and this is about the XM generator. So you can see this is it. It's a beautiful little device that gives you a lot of possibilities, and I want to show you a bit more, elaborate a bit more on what it can do. In the Portable XM Essential Kit, you will get everything that you see here. So you get the 2 XM generators, and you get the Spooky2 Boost twice, because you have 2 generators. The Spooky2 Boost is like a little amplifier that you attach to the out 1 and out 2 ports, and you see it's all beautifully made. It's all very, very resistant, very stern. You have to twist these things, and then it's perfectly attached to your generator, and this gives you a lot of ports that you will use with the TENS cable and with the various devices that come with the Spooky2. Also to do the remote. So when you have this generator and you have the boost and you have a TENS cable and you have the Spooky2 pulse, either with the ear clip that's inside or the finger clip that is provided also, you can do biofeedback. The XM generator is capable of doing a biofeedback, and it's called pulse because it is based on your heart rate. This means that it sends through the TENS cables. You will have to attach a TENS cable to the high output, the high port of the boost, and apply these TENS pads to your body, and through that it will send signals to your body. It will send frequencies to your body, and then the pulse that will be directly connected to your computer. There is in the software, it will registrate the effect on your heart rate. This means that this biofeedback is very accurate, but for it to be very accurate, you need to lay still for about an hour, because everything that influences your heart rate can influence the accuracy of the measurements. So you really have to plan this in. You really have to plan an hour that you lay back. You can listen to some music, but you can't look at your phone or videos or read a romantic book, because anything that influences your pulse will influence that. But it is a very good way to find those frequencies that are necessary for your body to come back in a perfect state of health. The whole idea behind Rifing is to help your body, to support your body to find its autonomous way of getting back into harmony and getting back your health. So you have the different ways that I explained yesterday to deliver frequencies to your body with the cable, the TENS cable, the TENS pads, the handheld cylinders. You also have the option of a remote way to deliver frequencies to your body. And those can either be frequencies that you find by the biofeedback that you do with the pulse, but also in the database, if you have a known condition, if, for example, you have been diagnosed with a chronic disease, if you know that you have a specific kind of cancer, you can find these all in the database. The database is incredibly extensive. There are over 60,000 programs in there, and the experience of everybody who is using Rife is shared in that database, and it's continuously updated, and it is always free. It's always free to download it. Even if you have never made a purchase from Spooky2, you can download the database and you can start using it in a test mode. Now, these little boxes that you see here, these two boxes, these are the Spooky2 remote devices. They are like a magnetic box, you see? And in this box, you place a DNA sample. DNA sample usually is a clipping of your fingernail, because that is the most reliable DNA sample. You could also use, of course, a piece of hair, but then you would have to have the little, the little follicle that is at the beginning. The root would have to be there. But a nail clipping is always the best option, because that is certain to have your DNA, and it's very protected and it lasts a long time, even though it is recommended to change it every 30 days. And with every kit that you will order that contains a remote, you will get these stickers that many people replace. It's a sheet, you know. Now I have used some stickers, so now you can see they are round stickers, but when you receive it, it's a white sheet like this, and many people think it's part of the packing material and they throw it away. Don't do that, because they're really handy. They are the stickers to put in your fingernails, because you need to isolate them. If you put more than one sample in one box, then it's handy to isolate them. And you can also label the stickers, because it's also very good to know when you made the clipping and who the clipping is from. If you threw it out with the package, then no worries. Or if you run out of the stickers, Spooky2 packages usually have a generous supply of those stickers. But if you run out of them, just, you know, the normal paper tape, you have the medical paper tape, especially for people who are allergic to certain tapes. As long as it's paper, that works fine also. So this is another great way to deliver. So having this kit and having the XM generator, you can start doing a lot of things. You can start doing the biofeedback. Like I said, what you need is this kit and these appliances to deliver the frequencies. And you need a computer with a Windows system. It does not work with iOS. So you really need to have a Windows system. But there are people who buy very cheap refurbished computers, and even with Windows 7 and Windows XP, never updating it, it works. It works fine. So what is included in this kit? I already told you yesterday a little bit, but we, like I said, we are really telling you now about what you get when you order this kit, what you get, that you need to start a very, very good treatment for your body. You can do the biofeedback and you can do treatments that your body needs. So you get the two Spooky and two XM generators with their power supplies, of course. You get 2 times the Spooky Boost, the little amplifier that has various ports, and there are a lot of instruction videos that will tell you about all that you can do with them. You get the 2 Spooky2 remotes, these little magnetic boxes where you can put your DNA sample in. You get the Spooky2 cold laser twin, which is a little cable that delivers cold laser, and they are like earplugs that you can stick into your ears or into your nose, or you can apply to specific parts of your body. Cold laser is a very good treatment for local problems, because the cold laser, it's you know, it's a light therapy. It's a laser therapy that can penetrate into your body and even into your bones, and it's not painful because it's cold. It's not. We all know that laser can be. It can even be a weapon. Nowadays, it's used for many things, but the cold laser is absolutely harmless to your body. It's not painful, but it can be very powerful to treat certain conditions. You also get the cold laser wrist. It is a little box that has the cold laser light that you can apply. It comes with a strap that you attach to your body, and it comes with a wristband, but it also comes with an extension band so that you can put it around your waist to treat your lower back or your spine and or your knees, because that also needs the extension bands. And cold laser is an excellent way to treat any joint pain. So for rheumatism or arthrosis, any kind of those things, it's really a very good appliance. And a customized Spooky2 portable case. Now the Spooky2 portable cases, they are really nice. I took mine here to show you that they really are very beautiful. You get a very nice case. It's a hard case, so that you can take your generators on a trip with you. And it's customized for the kit that you are buying. And then in the case, there are again 2 velvet bags, because every generator is in its own little velvet bag. It's all beautifully packed and beautifully prepared for you. So you see here the why 2 generators? 1 generator is to use for running Spooky2 killing programs, and the second generator you can use for the various detoxification programs. In the beginning, when you start rifing, you will do the big terrain detox. It's an 11-day program that will prepare your body for Rife. And when you are running the killing programs, which preferably you won't do during those first 11 days. When you start running the killing programs, it is advisable to be running the detox maintenance, because your body needs help to get rid of the debris that the pathogens release into your body when they are being destroyed by the killing programs. So you normally attach it to the high power port. Now, with the pulse scan that you see here, you need your computer. You need the generator. The generator you can connect to a hub, to a USB hub. If you have multiple generators, that's very handy. But the pulse will always have to go directly into the computer. So for the pulse scan, you need on one side the generator, and the generator will send a frequency sweep into your body, and the pulse, which measures your heart rate, and here you see it, see the finger clip attached. And why is the finger clip included? Well, because in the beginning, when the pulse scan was developed, there was the ear clip, but people who have, like me, have a hole in their ear for earrings, this will affect the accuracy of the pulse scan using the ear clip. So this is why the finger clip is included, and nowadays many men also have holes in their ears. So it, you know, it's a meridian. So the pulse scan is no longer so efficient if you have pierced ears. So in this case, you use the finger clip, because that will be more accurate. Then again, if you have, for instance, artificial nails and everything, that can also influence. So ideally, we should not mess with our bodies like we all did and leave it all as natural as can be. But with either a pulse scan or the finger clip, the ear clip or the finger clip, you can get an accurate measurement. So this is what you need. You need to use the TENS cable and the TENS pads. These send the signals to your body, and through the finger clip or the ear clip, the Spooky2 Pulse that has to be directly connected to your computer, it will measure the results, the effect on your heart rate. In this way, this little generator finds the suitable frequencies for your body. And this is a very important way to start treating, to start rifing, because we always want to know what is happening and we would like to have a diagnosis. This is not, the scans are not making they can diagnose what is wrong with you. You can do a reverse lookup that will give you the hits from the database, but it will only give you the frequencies that have been used for certain conditions, which does not mean that you have this condition. The results just give you the perfect frequencies for your body, that your body needs in this moment, and that your body needs to get back to harmonize itself. And when you start by doing biofeedback, it will be like peeling an onion, because in the beginning it will be like, there's a very funny video that John White made about this, about biofeedback, where he says it's always the biggest screamers that will be in your first results, in your first biofeedback scans, because the pathogens hide, the really harmful pathogens, they hide behind other things, behind how did he say that? I don't know, the biggest screamers, he called it. And that was it's a really funny concept, but it makes perfect sense, you know. So you start like peeling an onion. That's why it is advisable to do these regular biofeedback scans. So now we go to the Spooky2 Portable GeneratorX Essential Kit. So I just showed you the XM generator, this one, and here we have the GeneratorX. As you can see, it's a lot bigger, and it has 4 outputs. It has a generator 1 and a generator 2. So this is 2 generators in one. So when you buy the GeneratorX, I explained yesterday the differences between XM and GeneratorX. The range, the frequency range is higher. It's 40 megahertz against 5 megahertz of the XM generator. So it can deliver the frequencies in a very much faster way. And here is where you see the contents of what you get when you get the GeneratorX Essential Kit. You get 1 Spooky GeneratorX with its power supply, of course, with the Spooky2 Boost, 2, of course, because it has 2 generators. So you also get the 2 Spooky2 remotes. You get 2 packages of the TENS pads kits, because these TENS pads, you can use them more than once. You have to keep them individual. What I do is, for instance, I have these pads that I use to help some friends to treat their conditions, and I label everyone's TENS pad with their name. And you can use them multiple times, just as long as they stick well to your skin. You get, again, 1 pair of the stainless hand cylinders. And you can do all the same things as you can do with the XM generator. You get the cold laser twin, and you get the cold laser wrist. New in this kit is the PEMF coil. PEMF is pulse electromagnetic field. It is a very nice way to treat certain conditions in your body. It creates a harmonic field that helps your body to find its ideal healing space. A very nice way, very nice appliance to use. But a very important thing that I want to show you is you get the Spooky2 sample digitizer. This is a way, the sample digitizer is a way to do biofeedback in a remote mode. Now, we already told you yesterday that the biofeedback with GeneratorX is based on a whole different principle. It does not measure your heart rate. It's not a pulse scan that you are doing, but it's a frequency scan. So just attaching the TENS pads to the generator, the program sends the frequencies to your body and at the same time measures the response of your body in a mode that it measures like the current of the frequencies in your body. So it's a whole different principle. It's more accurate, it's faster, and a lot more convenient, because with the pulse you really need to be very quiet. You need to lay down for an hour, and with the pulse, with the GeneratorX biofeedback, you can read a book, or you can sit up, you know, you can move a little, and or you could even watch TV if the TV is far enough away. I would not be using any electronics, because that can influence the field. But you can also do a remote biofeedback, and this is also an incredible invention. So you get this little crocodile box, I call it. You see, it has like some teeth, and you get these slides, a package of these slides. You have to use one pair of slides. You put a biological sample into the slides, and you put those slides into this little box, and you attach it to your GeneratorX in this way. Sorry. And you can program a series of biofeedback scans for the sample digitizer. That is really incredible, and it's very effective, I can tell you from my own experience. So this is unique to GeneratorX. The sample digitizer, and then all the rest is the same. You get two remotes, of course, because you have two generators here. You get the laser wrist with extension bands, the cold laser twins, and of course the TENS cables. And of course you get a whole package of the slides that I just showed you. Because these slides you can use again. You have to keep them individual, like the TENS pads. You don't use them for one person. Never use them after that for another person. But you can clean them. You can clean them with colloidal silver or with some alcohol. So this is the Spooky2 Portable GeneratorX Essential Kit. And it also comes with a beautiful velvet back. And again, in this beautiful Spooky2 carrying case. It's a very nice case, and it has a lot of compartments where you conveniently can store all these accessories. So here you see how you attach the boosts. And also unique for the GeneratorX is that it has a standalone mode, which means you can load programs into it. And you can take it off from the computer and just plug it into the electrical, with its power supply. And then you can manually have it run any of the programs that you have programmed into it, which is also a very nice way, and it makes it also a very good travel companion. Of course, for a biofeedback scan, you will always need to plug it into a computer. So each GeneratorX contains these two functional generators, and it has 40 megahertz with any waveform, so it can apply a lot of the frequencies in a more direct way. The XM generator has 5 megahertz, which means that for certain frequencies that go out of this range, it can also deliver these frequencies in a very efficient way, because it will use the principle of the harmonics. But with the 40 megahertz, the GeneratorX covers a lot more of the frequencies and also the sweeps. So, and you can, like I said, you can run it standalone without the computer. The sample scan, you can do a very fast scan with it, and you can run a remote scan, like I said, which is also unique. We always think that most powerful way to know how these things work is by passing testimonials. You have to hear it from others who have used it themselves. And this is a very nice video that Penny prepared of Dr. Yoel Ram, where he tells you why he recommends to own a Spooky GeneratorX. So I'm going to run this video for you before we end this presentation. If it wants to open, always takes a little time.
So I'm a natural health practitioner, and I teach people how to live a healthy lifestyle, how to do meditation, yoga, massages, how to use herbs to improve their health, how to improve their sleep, how to do exercises, how to organize even sustainable and friendly businesses, ecological businesses. So I don't endorse anybody's technical products, but this product is something that I personally use, and I'm proud that it's made by my friends, but it works. That's why I like it. I wouldn't use it. And now I never travel without this product. It's called GeneratorX. There is another thing that actually the basic principles of these products are coming from my countryman, that is Nikola Tesla, that was born near the place where I was having beautiful eco-village. So it's very advanced. And the frequencies that can be generated or are generated with this product are actually those that support life functions in our body or destroy bad pathogens. So I use it when I travel, and due to bad food, bad air, or all kinds of conditions that are happening, makes me feel unwell. And if I don't have herbs, that I usually try to be organic and pure, etc. And if I don't have sauna and similar things to help me feel better, then this really does the work. So what I did, there are a number of possible frequencies that we can select and record on this device, so we can use it whenever we travel. So let me show you how it looks. We can start the program, and then we have two generators that we can use for two different programs at once. And for example, generator 2 gives me a list of programs that I can select. So most of the time I would select metal remove, and I can run it during the night so the toxins get removed from the body and I feel better next day. Or sometimes if there is some flu infection or similar throat infection, I use this program for, let me see, I saved it under number 17, Staphylococcus, and it works magic. I tried it many times, and within one night, usually I use it overnight, then I'm not busy doing other things. Over one night I get rid of inflammations and different sore throat and things like that. So here I have recorded also frequencies for my kids. That means what is not perfect in their body, I recorded what frequencies are going to heal them or help them regain the balance. So since if you have kids, you know that they don't like natural medicine because it's bitter or not tasting well, etc. So then this thing was much easier. I give them something to do, and I plug them like this. You have a cord, there is output number 1 that gives good power, and there are pads. Pads can be placed on the place where you have pain, or somewhere in the middle body, then it influences bottom and upper part. If you have headaches, you put it up here. If you want to do analysis of the system, that means to understand what is happening right now in your system, what is the problem, you can place one place here, and one is placed here. And in that case you have to connect the device with the computer and click scan. So within 6 minutes your whole body is scanned with thousands of frequencies, finding what pathogens you have in imbalance or what are growing up more than normal. And then you get result. And then program generates actually antidote, or the frequency that will balance your body automatically, and with few press of buttons you get exactly what you need. So the thing that you would spend probably days or months getting results from a regular hospital where you get in laboratory and give your samples, you get here within 6 minutes. And this is why I love this. You're not dependent on third parties and their accuracy. You just use this all the time, whenever you need it, of course, and you get good results, and you get program that you need to rebalance your body again and get strength and power in your system. So that's probably the least you need to know. Of course, we have also one more thing that is really great, and it works on distance. So when you have program that your body needs, and you cannot be hooked all the time with the cables, I do it in the night, but when you're traveling, you can put your sample of DNA here, It's called remote part that actually emits the signals and your body receives it. So the program you set up for yourself get actually emitted to yourself wherever you are in the world, traveling either 100 miles or 1,000 miles, doesn't matter. This will reach you because it works through quantum field or quantum level of healing. And this is extremely useful because you don't need to take pills. You have the program that actually can simulate either similar medicine that you want to use, or just create a frequency that will bring your body into balance. So I highly recommend this for everybody who travels, who have family, kids, everybody who do not have enough time or energy to get all natural ingredients. Because we have to have a natural way of life, then we stop accumulating toxic ingredients in our body and destroying the normal function. But in addition to that, I recommend this because it helps so much.
So, thank you for this video. And you can go to spooky2reviews.com for more user testimonials. If you go to the normal Spooky2 website, just spooky2.com, you will find links to all these other websites, the reviews, the instruction videos. You will find all the links on the Spooky2 website. Very helpful is also to go to the Facebook group or the forum. The Facebook group that has over 35,000 users. I think it's close to 40,000 now. And there are always people active there, always people wanting to share their experience. And the Spooky2 forum, well, this is, like I said yesterday, the temple of the great spooky minds. You will find a lot of knowledgeable people there, and they are also always very willing to answer your questions. So we are getting to the end of this presentation. Be healthy, get healthy, stay healthy, take care of yourself, take care of each other. And thank you very much. All my love. Thank you all. It's so gratifying to me to see all your thank yous. So maybe see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for attending. It's been an honor. Good evening.